My name is Fazlur Rahman. In this video, I'll be discussing the novel Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. This novel is a memoir about Albom's weekly visits with his former college professor, Morrie Schwartz, who is dying of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, which is simply known as ALS. During these visits, Morrie teaches Albom about the meaning of life and how to live it to the fullest. Let's move on to the next slide. So here we are going to discuss about the assignment, which is literally analysis of Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. First one, we are going to discuss author style, clarifying aspects and importance. One of the standout features of Tuesdays with Morrie is Mitch Albom's unique writing style. Through a combination of dialogue-driven narrative and reflective introspection, Albom vividly portrays the relationship between the main characters. Morrie Schwartz, a retired sociology professor, is diagnosed with ALS, a progressive neurodegenerative disease that affects the nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord. As we journey with Morrie through his final days, Albom's style emphasizes the importance of human connection, empathy, and life's profound lessons. So here we are going to discuss about the importance of author style on the narrative. Albom's style not only keeps us engaged, but also accentuates the emotional impact of the story. His choice to narrate the book through a series of conversations between Morrie and himself enables us to intimately understand Morrie's philosophy on life, death, and relationships. By sharing Morrie's insights and experiences, Albom invites us to question our own values and priorities, making the narrative deeply resonant. Strengths of author's diction. Albom's diction is simple yet powerful. He uses accessible language to convey complex ideas, making the book relatable to a wide audience. This approach enables readers to connect with Morrie's wisdom and his perspective on aging, mortality, and love through phrases like, "The most important thing in life is to learn how to give out love and to let it come in." Albom masterfully captures Morrie's philosophy. Ambiguity within the plot and character development. While Tuesdays with Morrie is a beautifully straightforward story, it also incorporates moments of ambiguity. For instance, the uncertainty of life after death is a theme that Morrie grapples with, and this ambiguity prompts readers to reflect on their own beliefs. In terms of character development, Mitch's transformation from a career-driven individual to a more spiritually enriched person is subtly portrayed through his interaction with Morrie. Clarifying narrator's relationship to the author. Mitch Albom himself is a character in the story, narrating his experience with Morrie. Their relationship shapes by Mitch's past experiences as Morrie students and depth to the narrative. As we witness their interaction, we see Morrie's mentorship extending beyond the classroom and enriching both their lives. This dynamic showcases the profound impact a teacher can have on a student's life. Example conversations. Let's explore some conversations from the novel that highlights its core themes. The first one is life priorities. Here Morrie says, "So many people walk around with a meaningless life. We are so wrapped up with egotistical things: career, family, having enough money, meeting the mortgage, getting a new car. This conversation exposes how people often neglect life's true priorities. The second one is death and acceptance. Here, Mori states, death ends a life, not a relationship. In this dialogue, Mori offers his perspective on how death is not an end, but a transition of relationships. Aging and regrets, the third one. Mori says here, the truth is once you learn how to die, you learn how to live. Mori's insight on mortality underscores the importance of embracing life fully. Conclusion. In Tuesdays with Mori, Mitch album distinct style, the poignant conversation, and the exploration of life's fundamental truths combine to create profoundly moving narrative. As we journey alongside Mori, we are reminded of the significance of human connection, the fleeting nature of life, and the wisdom that comes from embracing our vulnerabilities. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of Tuesdays with Mori. Remember, as Mori said, love each other or perish. Thank you. Cheers.